Hey everyone, welcome back to From the Apple Box. Seth Chapman once again here at Visceral Film Studios, and today we're talking mics. Let's get into it. Like I said today, guys, we're talking mics, specifically on-camera mics. Running gun videographers and filmmakers like myself, and hopefully like you watching this video, need these. We need sound, we need on-camera mics to make our sound better. Let's see which one you really need. I'm gonna go through the three that I have, and hopefully you can pick out one that you think serves your needs best. All right, guys, gonna start off with an oldie but a goodie, the old Rode VideoMicro. Now, I have the version 1, and this thing's gonna be pretty hard to find. It's very old, but the version 2 is out, and if you can manage to find a version 1, this thing comes in at about 55 bucks, but the version 2 is still pretty cheap. It's under 100 bucks, I think sitting somewhere around 85 bucks. These are really good mics. The good stuff about them, they're small, lightweight, easy to put on gimbals and balance, lightweight for handheld setups. The audio quality, actually really good. Now, it's not terribly directional like you would get with a better shotgun microphone. It's got a cardioid pattern, so it is predominantly forward, but you're still gonna get a lot of spill from the sides and not a whole ton of straightforward action and pickup from this guy. That's one of the bad things. The other bad thing is that it is a regular mic port, so if you're using XLR, you're gonna have to convert it, and that always gets sketchy. But really, that's kind of the only bad things about it. Good build quality, good audio quality. Where I think this thing finds its niche is like for B-roll when you just need some nat sound, or like a videography shoot when you just need nat sound, or putting on your camera on set for syncing up audio later with the audio your sound mixer's gonna capture. It finds its place right in those lines. Good little microphone, under 100 bucks, pretty good little grab. Okay, moving on to perhaps a higher tier microphone here with this guy, the Rode VideoMic NTG. I picked this up a little while ago. All in all, pretty good mic, but there are some things I don't really like about it, so we'll go ahead and start with the negatives. My biggest flat negative is the cold shoe mount. I don't love it. It's metal on metal. It's kind of really small and hard to get to. If you're a guy with, I guess, freaking fat fingers like me, it's hard to get to. Falls, if you don't tighten it down really tight, it will fall off your camera, and that's pretty bad. The other two negatives that I have about this microphone are kind of like halfway positives as well. First, you have the fact that it's supposed to turn on and off as your camera does. It is supposed to sense when your camera is on and off, and then also turn on and off with your camera. It can do that because it has its own USB-C chargeable battery inside of it. Once it's dead, it's dead. You cannot record while it's charging. You've got the battery life within the microphone, and then it turns into a nice little microphone-shaped brick on top of your camera, which is never really good. Also, that turning on and off with your camera, it's fantastic when it works, but it doesn't always work. As far as that's been my experience, it does not always work. Sometimes it will not turn on when your camera turns on, and then if you're not, super keen on looking at your levels, seeing if you're getting audio, you're not getting audio. But we'll move into the good stuff. We'll go ahead to the good stuff. Directionality and quality. Good. Both very good. Super cardioid pattern, a lot more straightforward audio capture than the Rode VideoMicro before. Good, crisp audio quality, pretty directional, really loved it as far as that goes. Another really cool thing about this guy is that it's got a lot of on-mic controls. You can control the gain of the microphone. You obviously turn it on and off. There's a -20 setting to automatically filter your sound coming in and subtract 20 decibels from it for really loud environments like concerts or weddings where people are clapping and cheering. You've got the ability to split your left and right track and create a safety track, which will record a little bit lower than the original track to save you from clipping. You do also have a clipping alert light that will come on when your audio is clipping. Then you also have a few low and high pass settings in here, which are really cool. I like all those controls. I think where this thing finds its place is with videographers who do not run XLR and do not use secondary audio sources, do not have audio people on set with you. Than any of these like mirrorless cameras that don't have XLR capability, this thing's gonna rock out for you because it's got all these controls and you can just touch all the stuff on the mic and never have to get inside your internal camera settings. That's where I think this guy finds its place. Price-wise, this guy coming in at not quite 250 bucks. not bad. A little pricey, sure, but for all the stuff you get, I mean, I'd say it's pretty fair. Are there better mics out there for the price? Definitely. Speaking of, the Audio-Technica AT875R. Audio-Technica, we need to find cooler names. Okay, we gotta have a talk about that. Maybe we can get with some folks in R&D and figure that out. Cooler names need to be a thing, but not many negatives about this microphone here. It's become my favorite over the last couple months shooting with it, and we'll go ahead and get into some of those negatives. It is XLR only, so if you want to use it with a camera that does not have an XLR port, you're gonna have to convert it. Like I said before, that gets sketchy. We don't really love doing that, but we don't really like converting stuff anyway. We'd rather not do it. So that's just a general thing about it. The other thing, doesn't have any of those fancy on mic controls like their VideoMic NTG, doesn't really have those, and it does require phantom power, and it being XLR and a little bit higher tier of microphone, it is going to take a little bit more energy. So if you're shooting on a camera with just the internal camera battery, the regular little brick, might die a little faster with this guy attached. But that and the fact that it doesn't come with a shock mount, that's pretty much the only negatives I really have about this guy. Audio quality, stellar, absolutely stellar. Has a super cardioid shotgun pattern, very straightforward, very little spill from the sides, insanely crisp quality. This guy has beaten out some of my like lower tier lav mics. It's so directional. And about the no controls, if you're using a camera that has XLR ports, you're not gonna need all those controls on the side of the mic. You know, you're gonna have them built into your camera right there ready for you to access. And hey, coming in at sub 200 bucks, right around $189, can't really beat that. This is my choice out of the three, has been for the last few months, and man, it's done some great stuff. This guy finds its place pretty much, in my opinion, anywhere. It will give you great nat sound, absolutely crispy, sharp nat sound over B-roll, over stuff that you don't necessarily need like dialogue from. If you are shooting run and gun interviews where you're just pointing the camera at someone's face and letting them talk, gonna give you absolutely fantastic audio that way. Gonna eliminate a lot of your extra sound around you. Gonna catch a little bit behind you, so if you want like the audio of you asking the question in there, you'll get that and you'll get it fairly clear. All around, this is my pick out of the three. I think it finds its place, frankly, anywhere you need it. All right, folks, thanks for tuning in this far with me. And hey, if you skipped to this part, good on you for just going straight to what you need to know. That's what I do a lot of the time, so good on you. What we're gonna do before we wrap the video up is I'm gonna insert some samples that I have shot of all of these mics and how they sound, so that you can really get in there and decide which one is best for you and which one delivers the quality that you're looking for. All right, this is a test of the Rode VideoMicro. The camera is still about 6.5 feet away from me. This is auto leveled by the Canon C50. Take a listen, check out the directionality, let me know what you think about the quality. Check 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a test of the Rode VideoMicro. All right, this is a test of the Rode VideoMic NTG. The Rode VideoMic NTG, this is the one with all of the cool little controls on it. I have the gain set to 2, and the only like external filter control I have on the microphone is, I believe, a little low pass filter to help get rid of some of the ambient stuff going on. So this is a test of the Rode VideoMic NTG, once again auto leveled by my Canon C50. All right, this is a test of my Audio-Technica on-camera XLR microphone. I believe it is the AT875R. This is a test. The camera, for just note, is about 6.5 feet, give or take, away from me. That's 6.5 feet away from me. All of this is auto-leveled by my Canon C50. And this is a test of my Audio-Technica on-camera shotgun mount. Did I shoot those audio samples in a different background and different lighting? Yes. Yes, I did. Now that we're over that, thanks so much for tuning in with me, checking out these mics today. If you liked this video, we got plenty more just like it. We do mics, we do cameras, we do lights, we do all sorts of reviews and behind the scenes and stuff like that. Check out all our other channels, Visceral Film Studios, A Taste of Dortalia. That's a really cool D&D channel that we do from the Apple box here with me. Gonna do a lot more videos like this, so like, subscribe, stay tuned. And also, we've got links for all of these mics and pretty much all the gear that I use to make this video. Got the links below there in the description. Check them out. Pick you up something. Splurge. Buy you something nice. And I think that's it. I'm going to go now.